Hi there, welcome to this week's Ask AJ with me Lois, and we have the lovely Louise with us today.
Hello.
And we are talking to you about the back to school routine and what that means for buying and selling homes, really.
Absolutely.
In a nutshell.
So Lois and I work together. We've both got young kids. We've both got through the summer holiday, just about, I think. How are you feeling?
Good. My eldest is actually with her grandparents now, so I get quite a bit of relief. But I've got a 2-year-old as well. I've got a 10 and a 2-year-old. She's back at nursery, so I'm starting to feel the pressure ease off.
Yeah, I can feel that back to school vibe building slowly. So before we did this today, we were talking about how we feel about back to school, but also what that means for us here in terms of people being interested in buying houses and also selling their homes.
Yeah, and funnily enough, you think summer brings on positivity and happiness and delight, but when you're searching for a home, we found that summer really isn't a great time to be viewing houses, and there's a few reasons for that we've been discussing this morning.
Yeah, my main one would be just the thought of taking my kids with me on a viewing. I mean, well, I have done viewings with children, and it's hilarious. I'm trying to look at what I think are all the important points of the house, and they're busy looking in people's cupboards, bouncing on the bed,
loving something, hating something. My daughter's too opinionated. She'd tell you too much.
Or we should buy this one.
Yeah,
and you're thinking, not a strong negotiation point. But I think also from a practical point of view, it's how would you actually navigate the lakes at this time of year? It's absolutely packed, isn't it, on the roads? It's been very, very busy.
Yeah, so even if you don't bring your kids with you on the viewing, they're always in your mind, aren't they? Somebody's taking care of them for that, and it's a very tight squeeze. You've got to try and do this really important house searching, massive decision, and you've got other plans, other activities planned throughout the summer holidays, especially if you're here visiting. So yeah, to take the pressure off and look at September as a really good new start, really.
I don't know about you, but I still get that back to school feeling. I'm way past being at school. But just the thought, well, actually when I do buy new school shoes or a new pencil case or a lovely new notepad, it makes me feel like it's a bit of a fresh start. Yeah. And almost, what am I going to do, when the kids get back? So I've just never got over the fact it's back to school. And just the feeling that it gives you. So
September means a start of structure, doesn't it? And structure brings calm, so it's a perfect time to start looking at houses.
I think so. And I don't know about you, but I've had a fabulous summer with the kids. It's sort of been work hard, play hard, but we've done a lot of catching up with friends, being in and out of one another's houses. There's lots of new autumn stuff coming into the shops already. So there's an element of almost eyeing up people's kitchens or just thinking, God, this room is actually beautiful. And sometimes when you get home and look at your own house, it doesn't look quite as beautiful as it did before the summer.
I know, I look at detail in my friends' homes like I've never done before. Like I look at the skirting boards, I look at the coving. I'm like, oh, interesting. Yeah. And you do start to think about what you could achieve, don't you?
Yeah, and I've had a very lovely holiday just last week, actually, the most beautiful holiday home. I don't mind admitting, when I got home to my house, even though it's beautiful, just didn't look quite the same, certainly as the house that I'd been in all of last week. So I suppose what we're trying to say is it is a time of new beginnings, time to reflect, and really to think about where we're all going to be snuggling up and spending our autumn, cozying up on the sofa. So what do you think it'll be like next week once the kids have gone back? Do you think it'll be easier to get around?
Easier, yeah. So the lakes are well known for being very popular, and there's a good reason for that, but that means the roads are really busy through the summer, so just getting to work is going to be quick and easy. My commute to work is along the lake road, and I love it. Every day I do it, I love it. But in the summer holidays, I'm always in a long trail of people who just want to see the lake as they drive along. So even that little difference is noticeable. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to the autumn leaves come in. They're not here yet, but the trees, there's tons of trees here in the Lake District. Sorry, I sound patronising now. But I love the change in seasons. So it's a different feeling altogether come September, late September probably, isn't it? So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
So I would say anyone watching us chatting today, just think about if you're reflecting on how you feel about your home at this time of year and what that means for you. Whether you're now thinking as your kids go back to school or your grandchildren go back to school, whether that makes you feel like you want to start viewing houses, would now be a good time for you, or on the flip side.
Yeah, and similarly, it's a really good time to think about putting your house on the market for all the reasons we've just been talking about, really. So yeah, get in touch if there's anything you want to talk about, if you want to be added to our list of buyers that so that we can notify you of any new homes that we have coming soon or coming on the market. And then, but also if you're thinking of possibly putting your home on the market and just a chat, then we'd love to hear from you too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, lovely. Thank you. See you next week.
Yeah.